Thank you, sir. So, distinguished panelists, all the participants, very, very good afternoon. It is very difficult to be the last speaker in the one sessions, and that to the before lunch. So, I'll try to make a very short presentations. Here, I'll be showing this PKI, the public infrastructures, that is digital signatures infrastructures, which we had succeeded to establish 1 month back only. To establish the root certifying authority of government of Nepal that has been enacted by our Right Honorable Prime Minister. So, and I took in charge as a controller since last 4 years back. So, and after the 4 years only I could succeed to establish the root certifying authority and making some awareness to the countries for the information security and its threats. So, what I experienced during those things. So, here I found that while working, I found that there are a lot of challenges, a lot of things are there. So Nepal is a developing countries, and all other developing countries may have the same things. So what is a developing country is, it's vary from the 1% or so. And everybody has defined in a different way. With the, somebody is on something, somebody else. But WTO has classified, allows to members to classify themselves. You declare yourself whether you are the developed or you are the developings. So this means that for each standards definitions could differ. No, but generally, if you're speaking of the developing countries, government is poor, lower income, unbalanced development, low industrialization, digital divide is very high, but in fact there is a high opportunities also. So there are 150 countries around the world who are the developing countries. So among them, there is the least developed countries are there. In the least developing countries, we have Africa 33, Asia Pacific 14, and America 1. So in the SAARC regions, we belong to the SAARC. We have the 4 countries: Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, and Nepal. Now, in these countries, in developing countries and the least developing countries, so we are now the online transactions is going on. Internet penetration rate is becoming very high. We could not imagine, I did not imagine that while I was 5 years back, Nepal has everywhere in the village there will be the internet. Now, everywhere there is now, due to the mobile phones, there is internet. You can get the everywhere connectivity now. So I never imagined that in these mountain places where you could have the phone or not. But still now we are getting. We have some around 200 kilometers from Kathmandu to Pokhara. Pokhara, I think you have been knowing about the Pokhara. It's a very tourist place. There was, on the way, you will get the connectivity. See, now. And now also there is a beautiful this in Annapurna, Mount Annapurna from Pokhara. If the tourists are coming for the trekking, for the holiday package, so now we are getting the connectivity. Internet is working, but it's very, very growing. And like Nepal countries, but who are the service providers for the application service providers who is offering their services and doing the people are doing the transactions? They are all blind faith. They feel that he is a good guy, he is doing the best things. No one is doubting. There is no imagination of the fraud, that he will do the fraud. We have the fraud in our server, somebody will attack. It's nothing like that. We are all believing each other nowadays, till now. And no serious fraud happened till now in the Nepal. It's just these things. I'm very pleased to be here with as a panelist with Dr. Kamlesh Bajaj. Well, I took the in charge and I first came to meet Dr. Kamlesh Bajaj. How do I start in my country? Do you remember, sir? I went to his office and I said, so you are the pioneer man. Please advise me, suggest me how do I start to establish the PKI in Nepal. So I will show what you told and I did here. So PKI is nothing. Initially in the PKI, to establish the PKI, I had a lot of problems. But PKI is nothing, it's a public infrastructure, digital signatures, securing the method of the exchanging informations with the public key cryptography, And this is the basic infrastructure is a CA, certifying authority. It's used for the identifications, authentication, data integrity, non-repetitions. It's required for the security, demand from the business partners, need for the e-government. E-government is very must. And the legal requirements. Your IT Act, our Electronic Transaction Act are the same things. In the Nepal scenario, we have the Electronic Transaction Act, which was enacted on 2006. Electronic Transaction Legislation was passed by Cabinet in 2007. And they established the Control Office for the Effective Implementation of the Electronic Transaction Act. And recently we established the PK Data Center having root certificate authority. Now, this is what I learned from Dr. Kamlesh Bajaj, and we did the same thing here. Root CA we have, Control Office, National Repository, we have the OCSV Online Certificate Starter Protocols and Validation Manager and Root. And we create one GICA, Government Issuing Certifying Authority, which is not in your country. You have the NIC as a one certifying authority. Here, before issuing the certifying authority, the license to the certifying authority to any public issuing certifying authority, we created one middle, that is a government issuing certifying authority, which this is signed to the public CA as well as the RA, which is not authority. So now it will, because of that, the condition of our country, that we saw that we concluded that establishing a PK data center from a private sector is a very difficult, it's a costly establishment. So we might not get the issuing certifying authority. Even in India also, I think there are 10, maximum 10 or 7, 8 issuing certifying authority. So it's a very big, huge investment, and whether those private issuing certifying authority will get the business or not, we did not know. So that for that reasons, but we amended our regulations, and we had made the issuing GICA, Government Issuing Certificate Authority, and gave the opportunity for the RA. So this is not really like Nepal Telecom or banks. They can work as a registration authority on there. So, and we have established the 24/7 help desk over there. So common problems of the developing countries is the less technical know-how in government. This is a very, very common things. The proceeding, why it took a lot of time to establishment, getting the budgets, implementing the things, passing in government there is a lot of process. We're process-oriented work. Everything should be clear, documented, these things. But that lack of the technical knowledge to implement those things is very, very difficult. Initially, when I went to the Ministry of Finance and asked the budget for them, so I told I need the budget for the PKI. So they used to say, what? PKI? So they did not understand. What is a PKI? So it was the... and that time I remember the one tale of the Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh also, when Chandrababu Naidu has to the in charge of the chief minister. Initially what he had done, he had asked all the departments that give me how many pieces you have, report, and what you are doing. So everybody has given the reports, and that time when one from Guntur or somewhere, there is one report came, there are the 40,000 pieces. Oh my God, 40,000 pieces, and what they are doing? Let's ask them. So they say, we have 40,000 and they are doing the patrolling. That means they understood PC as a police constable, not a personal computer. So it was happening like this. So technical knowledge is there. So low priority, government has given the low priority to the technical investment. Even in our country, if somebody has to just give a name for the minister or a name of just give these things, you have to say, okay, you are the Minister of Science and Technology. Go. It's a less priority, very less budget. There is nothing like that. If some secretary has to degrade, so he will transfer to the Minister of Science and Technology. It's like that. It's a scenario. So, and the poor in a developing country has a poor infrastructure. So, like optical fiber, satellite, these. Now it's going on, okay. Less technical security awareness, nobody knows. Blind faith, everything, I already told you. And nobody knows about the security threats. Even in banks, Now they are saying, oh, we have to put the firewall. I didn't know, yeah. You told me, okay, I will put the firewall now in this area. So lack of not updated ICT governance, lack or not updated. The latest things are. Secure systems are there, not and less IT expert. We have a manpower. You know why India has a lot of good manpower in the IT these things. And I used to say that we have to enjoy from these both countries, like this country, and we learned a lot from this also. In ICT, people used to say information communication technology, but in my definition, if you say the ICT is a India-China technology, because India is number one in software and China is number one in hardware. So in the middle, we are there. So we used to take the things, hardware and software. So poor budget for the IT and IT security, I already told you. I have two more slides. Okay. Okay. So problems in PGA implementation. Problems, government, everywhere government is a problems. Can anybody tell me there is no problem in government? No. Everywhere is problems. But in PKI, so don't think of that other words. Huh? So lack of technical knowledge. It's really, sir, it's happened. So I tried a lot of convincing to them. So limited options in PKI. You have to have not a big options like other technologies. And difficult to integrating. Making suppose already, so those who had already developed those applications, so I cannot tell them to make so I told them, okay, why don't you make it the PKI enable applications? So it's costly, no, it's nothing, they are denying, so integrating is a very big problem. And also, coordinating with a different department is also very different. There's something, you got problems or something. Why you require these things? Okay, we will do like this. Something is problems in implementing. High cost for PKI enable application, already told you, I had already told you. So of course, costly establishment, it is a costly establishment. Thank you very much.